Hey everybody, it's the top of the hour. That means, of course, very little, except that it's a couple more minutes until we're ready to go here. So you've got some time to grab yourself a snack, get something to drink, share out the link with your friends and family not already in the stream, because the Obscure Movie Trivia Show will begin in about 2.5 minutes. Welcome to the Virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Please welcome to your screen your host, Buddy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Thank you for joining me. I am so glad to be back. If you're here, it's Tuesday, it's 8 p.m., and you're watching the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Every week we do movie trivia, and we pick a movie of the week for our round one to bring in the audience, and that movie of the week is Doctor Strange, one of the Marvel movies. Every time we've done Marvel, it's been really fun, so I'm excited for this one. If you are joining us on either Facebook or YouTube live, you can head on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. There, I'll be on the Twitch chat all night talking with you guys. You guys can guess along. You guys can tell me how pretty my hair looks today. It'll be really fun. If you want to support there, you can give them a follow. That's free over on Twitch. If you want to support a little further, you can give them a subscribe. That'll be $5.99 a month. It's per month, so you don't have to you have to keep renewing it. But if you have an Amazon Prime membership, you get one free a month. And I think you should pass that along to Stab, because they let this beautiful hair do a bunch of fun stuff. I'm on a bunch of shows, and we'll talk about that later today. But before we do that, let me introduce our amazing guests, Aurora and Drew. Aurora and Drew, how are you doing tonight?
We're great, thanks.
Sorry. Yeah. Aurora and Drew Schaefer, how are you guys? Yeah, it's good to have you guys on here. If you guys have seen the show before, we usually do a 3-person panel, but I love doing these 2-person verses because it makes it a little more intimate, a little more fun. This is the second time we've had a little one-on-one in the same screen. So I'm really excited about that. You guys are, in fact, a married couple, correct?
Yeah, we've been married for just over a year now. We got married right before the world went crazy.
Congrats. Yeah.
Thank goodness we got it in, and then we were married and then in a house together for a year.
So what you're saying is your love brought the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes. And then we were like, oh, wow, this is like, it's just you and me forever. Okay.
Never.
Always together, always for a long time.
That first year does feel like forever. And as a former married person, I would say the fact that you guys can smile after the first year, you're doing pretty well. You're doing pretty well for yourself.
No bruises that are like you can see.
Yeah.
Visible.
You know.
That's why you give the chops to the stomach. Chops to the stomach.
Exactly.
Nope.
You hit them where no one else can tell.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You learn over time. You learn. And I usually ask the new contestants on here a special question. So I'm going to ask Drew to take his earphone out so he can't hear the question. So Aurora can get it.
Ooh.
All right. Aurora, without repeating the question, what's your favorite movie of all time on the spot?
Do you want me to say it?
Yes.
The answer, Just Friends.
Okay. And tell Drew to put his headphone back
Put your
in.
headphones in. Your headphone in.
Right. And Drew, I think by your laugh, you kind of guessed what my question might be. What is your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite is Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
That is awesome. I love that movie.
You didn't react that way to my movie.
I was surprised by you guys are such a married couple that Drew's reaction, I was like, okay, they know each other. He knew exactly what my question was. But that was wonderful. Those are both really good movies. Neither of which I've heard on this show before, which I love.
Oh, nice.
Every time I hear something new. But yeah, I have to repeat, the chat has heard it a billion times, but my favorite movie of all time is Die Hard, only because it came out in the greatest year of all time, which is 1988, which is the year I was born. So it's kind of special.
That's a great year then.
That's important, yeah.
That's a big year.
Yeah,
I agree.
Exactly.
I've never seen Die Hard.
Woo, okay. Alrighty then.
Yikes.
So here we go. Oh, you have. Okay.
It's good.
I'll break it down to the audience right now. If you are watching at home, we are going to do 3 rounds. The first round is going to be about Doctor Strange, and I will explain the other 2 rounds as we get to them. But before we start round 1, do you guys have your writing utensils and something to write on?
Yes.
Perfect. So what's going to happen is I'm going to ask the question. Then I'm going to banter with the audience there for a couple of seconds, and I'm going to talk a bunch of gibberish while you guys write your answers. Then I'm going to give you guys a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to call on you to show your answer and tell me what you wrote. That way the audio listeners know what's going on. And it'll be super easy. Everything is worth 1 point if you get it correct, and there is no losing points if you get anything wrong.
Okay.
It's going to be super fun. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't say yes, but sure.
Now I'm nervous. Okay.
We should all be nervous, honestly.
Let's all get nervous. Hopefully this first one is an easy one and we can get off to an easy start.
Don't say that because it's not going to be easy for me. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm ready.
We'll see.
I just watched this movie.
All right. Number 1, what causes Dr. Street? Repeat, sorry. Words are hard today, I guess.
I believe in you.
Number 1, what causes Dr. Stephen Strange's car accident? There's a couple of different things I'll accept here, but if you get the general answer, it'll be just fine, okay?
Okay.
Start now with an easy one. As the chat knows, some of these will be easier than others. If you're just joining us, come on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. Join the chat. It's always a fun time over there. They are my confidence builder every week as they tell me how pretty my hair looks.
Your hair does look very beautiful.
Thank you. It
luscious.
Was easy. Growing this out was easier than getting a personality. So, you know. If you are noticing new art in my background, that is from a friend of Stab Comedies at Cat B. She is on Scene Kids all the time. She is amazing. But yeah, she did that, and it's awesome. So I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Aurora, will you show us your answer and tell us what you have first?
I put speeding/bad weather.
Okay. Andrew, what did you have?
I put that he was looking at an X-ray while driving, which is a no-no.
That's a no-no.
I actually had the bad weather, driving, and X-ray. So
Yes.
both of you guys will get a point there.
Yes! I'm so happy.
See, some of them will be super easy. Some of them will be a little more difficult, but hopefully we just have some fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So question number 2 is, which actress plays Dr. Christine Palmer?
Oh, I don't know her name.
Yes, this is Doctor Strange's partner, lover, if you will. Yeah, it looks like you guys both have an answer, so I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And starting this time with Drew, what did you have?
Oh,
I put Rachel McAdams from The
All
Notebook.
right. And Aurora, what did you have?
Regina from Mean Girls.
That one I can't accept, but I love that was the reference.
But if you say Regina from Mean Girls, everybody knows who you're talking
Everybody knows Rachel McAdams, but what I will say is, of all of her acting performances, the Notebook, everything, she will always be Regina. She will always be Regina.
about. Also, it starts with an R, so maybe
Rachel, Regina, that was close,
was good.
but we do have to keep it tight. I do appreciate the the answer, though. That was great. If we don't know the answer, a funny answer is always welcome. It pops the crowd every time. All right, we are on to question number 3. We're talking about Doctor Strange in the Marvel Universe. Well, Doctor Strange the movie. When in physical therapy, Stephen's physical therapist tells him of a man who was hurt in a factory accident and was paralyzed. When he saw the man again after physical therapy, what was he surprised to see the man doing? I notice when I watch this stream, I do a lot of talking with my hands. I apologize to the stream for that if it looks like I'm attacking you with my hands. I do know karate, but only because I have seen every Jackie Chan movie ever.
It's a good way to learn it.
That's how you do it. You guys both have an answer. I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Aurora, what did you have?
playing basketball.
Oh, okay. And Drew, what did you have?
Same thing, basketball.
Basketball. Okay. I had 2 answers I would have accepted: walking or basketball. Hey. Good job. So
Such a good
point
movie.
to both of you guys. Welcome to the party, Sad Humanist. I hope you're not sad.
Oh,
We're
don't be
talking in
sad.
Twitch. Yeah, don't be sad. It's just look at my hair. That is helps with depression is what I'm talking.
Look at Drew's smile.
Look at my
Yes,
shirt
look
too.
at
How do you
Drew's
feel?
shirt.
How do you feel?
How can you be sad when these two have like the most beautiful smiles I've ever seen?
Oh, thank
Look at
you.
this.
Also,
Yes.
your shirt is perfect for depression.
Yeah, for depression. Yeah. How do you feel on a scale of 0 to 10, Mr. Meeseeks?
Mr. Meeseeks. I love that. That is the first Mr. Meeseeks shirt on the Obscure Movie Trivia Show, and we love it.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so question number 4. This one's another vague one. I will accept a couple of different answers, but we'll see how it goes. What is the Carmitage? All right. Is it crooked or is my... There. I think it's my camera angle. I don't know. Chat, tell me. There you guys, sad humanist. All humanists are sad, but your hair is saving me. Oh, thank you, sad humanist. Oh, we have Kirk H in here, loving the Meeseek shirt.
Were you about
Yes,
to curse?
you gotta love it.
Yeah.
And we have my dearest friend, and also somebody who does not know the difference between Sandra Bullock or Julia Roberts,
Oh, thank
Mr. Joey
goodness.
G. Holy shit, look at that hair. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I combed it just prior to this.
Oh,
As the kids say.
that.
So I'm gonna give a countdown because you guys seem to have an answer. I'm gonna give a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Drew, what did you have?
I put the temple or the dojo in Nepal, like where they do the
Okay.
magic and stuff.
Okay, and Aurora, what did you have?
A place to train wizards that I misspelled and corrected, and teach them how to open portals and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to accept that answer because the two that I had is a temple or the place where Doctor Strange trains, and he is a wizard and shit, as
Shit,
Aurora
yeah.
said so eloquently. Again, round one is for fun. It's about loving these movies. And honestly, Doctor Strange, when I would rank the Marvel movies, always came at the bottom. But once Drew said this movie and I rewatched it, I was like, this movie fucking rules. I don't
That's
know
what
why
I
I slept
thought.
on this movie.
The first time I watched it, I was like, okay, great. And then we just rewatched all of them in the order they came out, and I rewatched it, and I was like, wait, this movie's like really good.
It
Like,
is.
the action's good, the fighting's good, the storyline is good, like everything is good.
The visuals are beautiful. It's a great movie, and I don't know why I slept on it for so long, but I actually want to thank you both for making me rewatch this because it was a good movie. But good job with that answer.
Yes.
And we're moving on to question number 5.
Ooh.
Question number 5 is, what is the name of the character played by Tilda Swinton? And there's only 2 answers I will accept for this one.
Oh, fudge.
I will say you don't have to stay PG unless family's watching and you want to stay PG.
Baloney. Okay, hold on. Shit, this isn't right.
I read a fun fact that they cast her and like people freaked out. They're like, the original person was Asian. And then the director's like, yeah, it was like a stereotypical Asian person. And I didn't want to do that.
Bigger,
Exactly.
give it. What if I didn't know who the actor was?
You don't know who it is.
The name of the actor or actress, and you just
Hey,
gave
Aurora.
away who it
Hey,
was.
Aurora, if he's helping you, take it.
Yeah.
No,
Take it.
I don't want
Take
his
them
help.
all.
I want to win fair and
Them
square.
Hey, there is going to be plenty of chances to make up points, even if you don't score a lot in this round. The whole game is about having fun, and you will see that.
It's fun to win. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I love that attitude too. And we're going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Aurora, what did you have?
I can't remember her name, but she's the one that's in charge of the training, right? I just put master.
Oh, we can't accept that answer, but let's see what Drew had.
But the ancient one.
The ancient one. I was like, I knew it had something to do with time. I was like, the all-knowing, the long-living one. I was like, it has to do something with time. It was the ancient one. I should just put head bitch in charge.
I would have accepted the ancient one or the sorcerer supreme,
Oh, yeah.
which Tilda Swinton plays Conan O'Brien. Yes, something like that. Perfect. Yes, and like I cannot pronounce that name, but it ends with Bologna. It's not cheating if the competition self-sabotages. That's their own fault.
Okay.
You know.
Thank you.
All right. So that leads us to question number 6. What is the name of the place where the soul exists apart from the body? Aurora, I will promise you that round one is just about having fun and 1 point. Everything else will allow you to come back even if you are super down. You can ask plenty of contestants who have been down. Actually, last week, if anyone watched, everyone did good in round one, but there was only one correct answer after round one. And it made me rework how round 2 and 3 were done. So,
Thank goodness.
all right, I will give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Drew, what did you have?
I put the astral plane.
Okay, and Aurora, what did you have?
That's not a bad
I just
guess.
put the mirror dimension.
Ooh, okay. That is not a bad guess at all. There are many dimensions. I would have accepted astral plane or astral dimension is what they actually say.
Oh, that's
but,
actually what I put is astral dimension.
She said that's what I actually put. But that's okay because question number 7 is, Drew got that correct. Jesse, if you're keeping track at home. Number 7 is, where is the safe space that the Ancient One takes Doctor Strange to practice his magic?
Okay.
Not saying anything, but I think Aurora gets this one. And back when Aurora said fudge, our friend Joey G wanted to comment that the old saying, only she didn't say fudge.
Right.
All right, I will give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Aurora, what did you have?
I put a downward arrow. No, I put it under the mirror dimension. 'Cause
Yes.
that's number 7.
Yes.
Yeah, same dimension.
That is correct. And Drew, what did you have?
I put the mirror dimension as well.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
She was a question ahead. She's using the time thing.
I actually have the Infinity Stone for time. So
Good. At least it's what somebody said, you know?
totally.
She said totally very suspect. I'm just going to say that. So we're on to question number 8. We're flying through this. We're doing really good. Everyone's having a great time. Chad
I'm
is
having a
loving
great
my
time.
hair.
Are you having a great time?
Yeah.
Who's winning?
We'll get there at the end of the race.
Oh, okay, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You guys can chat along too. It's all about having fun. Like I said, I keep saying that, which is really annoying. It's not fun when everyone tells you to have fun. But what I'm saying is you guys can talk all you want to. It's really annoying.
Drew is like always like every time we do a show or we're around other people after we leave, he's always like, "Did you have fun?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't need to like keep asking. Like we don't need to talk about it."
You know what? I'm the exact same way. I am definitely going to message afterwards and ask you guys if you had a good time. So we'll just get there when we get there. It's okay. I worry about it too. Question number 8 is, what did Cal Caecilius, I'll say that again because I had to write it in 3 different ways. I knew the way to pronounce it. What did Caecilius do when he left the Carmitage?
Can I ask a question?
I'm gonna allow it.
Just to clear, I think it's cheating if you give me the answer, so I'll just figure it out.
Okay. This is a very vague question, and if you give me a vague answer and it is in the ballpark, I will accept it because I realize that, yes, this might be a vague question after reading it again. I thought it was pretty clear, but also I can see where it may be vague.
Okay, I need like 5 seconds. Hold on, let me think. Hold on.
This is the
That's
part of the
okay.
movie
I
where,
can talk
where
to
he
the
goes,
chat. We have Sad Humanist saying we're all winning. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Because of my hair. I agree. Why does this look? I don't know what's going on, you guys. I don't know why it looks awkward, and I'm sorry about that. But anyways, and we also have Kirk saying, Sad Humanist, that is the attitude. And that is the attitude. We want to have fun. Let's make the hair look pretty. And we'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Drew, what did you have?
I put that he stole a book so that he could summon Dormammu.
Okay. And Aurora, what did you have?
He leaves and turns evil.
You know what? I'm going to accept it, both of them, because I
Yes.
realized how vague it was. The one I was looking for was he stole a forbidden ritual. But I realized how vague that is because, like, he did a lot of things. He also got some people to leave with him.
Right.
And so, as I always tell the audience, I'm only human. I write this in a book very high while I watch these movies.
Okay, so I was also high when I rewatched it. So I think that's why I'm missing some of the details. And my clarifying question was going to be, is he the guy that was like the Ancient One's like right-hand man, right? That had the boots. And then he was like, is summoning the dark place. And then now I'm gonna go.
No.
So I got the answer right, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know who the character was that we were talking about.
You did, and we're gonna have to say that's very impressive.
Also, bad writing.
Sad Humanist says, I must have been very high as well. I've seen this movie, and none of this is familiar.
Thank you. It's hard to remember all these names. Like
It is. It was really hard to write questions because I was like, there's so many dimensions. But I know they're setting up for future movies, and I know how important Doctor Strange is. Because you don't get Benedict Cumberbatch to play him unless he's like very important. But now rewatching it, I go, holy shit, this sets up like everything.
Yeah.
So I gave that to both of you guys.
Do you think that you liked this movie more the second time because you saw Infinity War and Endgame? Because I feel, good. Because I feel like that too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was my 100% feeling because I was like, when I watched this the first time, I watched it in theaters. I've been lucky enough to see every Marvel movie in theaters. But that one I just didn't love when I first watched it. And now I've rewatched it because of this. And I was like, oh, it makes so much more sense. And knowing the TV show that's going on, WandaVision, and knowing his next movie that's coming up, I'm like, all of this actually makes so much more sense. And it's so much more genius knowing the future.
Yeah, I feel the
that's
same
kind
way.
of the idea. Yeah.
I feel the same exact way. After watching Infinity War and Endgame and rewatching it, I'm like, okay, got it.
Yeah,
okay,
same.
that's why we did this. Got it.
Because I was like, I'd never read any of his comics, didn't know who he was. I was like, it's one of the few I didn't see in theaters because I was like, this is going to be stupid. Magic is stupid.
I love magic.
Yeah, I was like, I want
love
powers.
magic too. I actually saw both the Now You Can See Me movies just because they were about magic, and both of them are terrible. It didn't get better with a sequel. But you guys both did wonderful. And question number 9 in Doctor Strange is, which relic chooses Doctor Strange? And I will accept 2 different answers for this. It seems like Kirk H has never seen this either.
Kirk, watch it.
Kirk, watch it. Yeah, definitely. And Joey G has never seen this, but that does not surprise me because Joey G has not seen any movie ever. Or actually, that's not true. He hasn't seen any movie that has come out after 1996, I think.
Wow.
But he's also a dad. So,
Kirk, watch the Infinity War and Endgames, and then watch Doctor Strange.
Yes.
You'll enjoy it more.
Yeah.
He becomes more important once you know what his future is, which I think is a lot of the whole idea of the movie itself. And I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and starting with Aurora. What did you have? Did you cheat?
I put cape.
Okay. And Drew, what did you have?
I put the cape because I didn't remember the name, and then I put the Eye of Agamemnon or whatever it's called, the time stone.
Okay, I'm gonna give that to both of you. Like I said,
What's it called?
It's not a cape; it's a cloak. He makes sure to say that, but he doesn't make sure to say that until Thor
makes fun of him.
Thor. Yeah. So I will accept the cape, but it is the I had cloak or cape, but I had a cloak of levitation is what it's
That's
actually.
what it was.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cloak of levitation.
The Eye of Agamemnon, if I'm not positive, is from like the Mummy movies, maybe.
Is it?
The Mummy.
That's worse than me. Like what?
But you did have the cape, so I'm gonna accept it on that.
What's that thing called?
I was like, I don't
know.
remember.
You're talking about the time stone, right?
Yeah.
Is it just called a time stone?
It's like the Eye of
It is the
Agamon?
Eye of something. If our chat has
Is it the Eye of Time?
No, it's like Agamon. Maybe Agamemnon. Yeah, I do remember that from the Mummy.
Agamemnon is definitely from like the Mummy series. We just did a Mummy movie one, so we are on to the final question. We always like to throw in a fun true or false question. So question number 10 is true or false? The Ancient One's power of living so long came from the dark dimension. One of our contestants may have ruined this earlier. Who knows?
I'm done. My pen's down.
Everyone knew. Everyone knew. Cloak just means please stop making fun of my cape, said humanist. Who would make fun of a cape? Actually, I wore a cape to school for a while until people made fun of me enough to where I stopped wearing a cape to school.
And how old were you when this occurred?
We're not going to talk about that. 6th grade. But don't worry. As soon as I got rid of the cape, I got a girlfriend. But she also made me get rid of my Power Ranger shoes. But you know, whatever.
Oh,
Not
that's
worth
so
it.
sad.
She has 7 kids now, and I have really good hair. So
Oh
who's
yeah.
You
really-
win. You win.
If Drew
Exactly.
had anything like that, I would definitely tell him to keep it. And to prove that, I'm the one who bought him this shirt.
Yeah.
You know what? A round of applause in the chat for Aurora. You know what? Awesome shirt buyer. And she doesn't make people get rid of their Power Ranger shoes that lit up, and I can't find them on the internet anywhere.
Honestly, I would just be like, how do I get a pair?
Right?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Drew, what did you have?
I put true.
All right. Aurora, what did you have?
Forgot the questions, so I had to double check. So I put true.
Good job. Yes.
Yay!
That one is usually a gimme. I usually like to give one gimme of just like, yeah, it's definitely true. Usually the true or false question is a question from like IMDb, like what happened during the set. But this one was really fun because there's so many fucking dimensions talked about in this movie. There's the mirror dimension and the dark dimension and all of these things. And I thought what was really astral dimension. And what was really cool about that was that all of those are going to be talked about in the next movie, because they even say the word multiverse in this movie. And the next one is called Multiverse of Madness.
When is
And
that
so
supposed
if
to
you're
come out?
That's supposed to come out this year, but we still got to get the not Scarlet Witch.
The Loki show?
No, oh my goodness, this is so disrespectful. On Women's Month, I am forgetting the other Natasha Romanoff.
Oh, Black Widow.
Black Widow. We're supposed to get that first in theaters, and then we're getting Doctor Strange, and then we're also getting Spider-Man No Way Home this year. So those are the three.
I love Spider-Man movies.
Me
Spider-Man's
too.
great.
Me too. So that brings us to the end of round one, and we have a really close race here. We have another perfect score, which has only happened a handful of times before. So with 10 points, let's give it up to Mr. Drew Schaefer. Good job.
Good job.
You're right there.
Good job.
Good job. You really are right there, Aurora. And if anybody has seen this game before, they know Aurora is no way out of this game. And she comes in second place with 7 points. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So that leads us to round number 2. Round number 2, I like to call weird years, but it's essentially years in review. Basically what I do is I get super duper high and I go on to Google and I just type in a year of movies and I look at all the movies that came out in the year and I'm like, oh, let me ask questions about 5 random movies from these years. And I put them in my handy dandy notebook here. And
here we go. This is where it goes south real quick.
You would think that. However, you guys get the lucky chance of being the first 2 people to get year 2008 and the first people to get the year 2017. I went through and watched all of our shows, and these are 2 years that have not been selected yet. Which means the movies that have been picked might be a little more base level.
Okay.
Good.
Who knows? Who knows? I am very lazy when I write these questions, so who knows? But Aurora coming in second place gives you an advantage in round 2 because you get to pick which year you get questions from.
Okay.
So between the year 2008 and 2017, which year would you want to get questions from?
2017.
All right, 2017. Okay.
Because 2008, I was a sophomore, junior in high school, and I don't think I was going to the movies that often.
Hey, I get it. You guys.
I think that's when I
young.
discovered
I'm old.
alcohol, and I was like at college parties drinking.
Okay, we get it. You're cool. Okay. In 2008, I was in college and was not going to college parties. I was getting married and being miserable. So whatever. Okay, let's just get on to questions.
Just get on into it.
So here's the thing that I didn't say. Every correct answer is worth 2 points.
Ooh, okay.
You don't lose anything for getting an incorrect answer. So you can catch up and get ahead of Drew really quick here. So, question number 1 of 5 in the year that was 2017. You don't have to write anything. You just got to say it out loud. I should have said that already. Joey G always says, this round is always so fun. It is my favorite round to write because it is the round I get the highest on. So question number 1 is, Aurora, in 2017, what is the full title to the 2017 Jumanji sequel?
Okay. Yeah, that was a movie. So the full title to the 2017 Jumanji movie, the full title was Jumanji, starring Kevin Hart. It had Kevin Hart in it and some other people. It had The Rock in it. And they went into a forest. Title was a good title. And it was Jumanji. We're going to the forest.
We're going to the forest. You know, that is not a bad guess. I'm thinking you were maybe guessing this was the first reboot remake. We were actually looking to the sequel to that one. We were looking to
wait, they go to the desert this time.
Close, actually. Okay. It was Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah. Oh my, I was was right with the jungle though.
Yeah, you were
I
like
was,
super,
really
way too close.
That was good.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
I was trying to, Sad Humanist says she's watching, or they are watching, Just Friends at college parties. So
That I appreciate that, but also that's not what we did at college parties. Sorry.
Aurora's talking about drugs, kids.
No, I was an
Anyways.
athlete. I was like,
I was an athlete too. You know what? Beer pong champion, 2009, baby. Question number 2, Aurora.
okay.
We're talking about the year 2017, and your question is: name one of the 2 leads of the 2017 movie The Dark Tower.
I have a question. Can I get 1 point for my last answer?
I cannot. However clever it was.
The Dark Tower. Okay, hold on. The Dark Tower. That was also a movie that came out in 2017. I didn't see it. And The Dark Tower. I don't even know if I've ever heard of that. Okay. You want one name of the 2 main characters?
One name of the 2 main actors.
Oh, their actual real life name.
Yes.
Okay, that's easy. The Dark Tower. Chris Hemsworth.
Not a bad guess at all. If you're gonna throw out a guess in 2017, Chris Hemsworth is a great guess. We were looking for, of course, Mr. Matthew
McConaughey.
or Idris Elba.
Or Idris Elba. I was gonna say, it was on the tip of my tongue. If I would have just had I was nervous. I'm sorry. I need a,
I feel it. It happens all the time. Question number 3. What is the name of the 2017 monster movie starring Tom Cruise that failed to set up a new monster movie universe?
What the fuck? I feel like you're gonna do the next round, and I'm gonna know all the answers to that. Okay.
Aurora, I will promise you it happens all the time. We've had people strategize and go, oh, I was born in the year 1990. I will definitely know that year. And they swamp out. It happens all the year. That's why this is the Obscure Movie Trivia Show, because this is obscure. Maybe you don't know what Tom Cruise movie came out in 2017, but I will repeat it and just give you another chance to think about the answer. What is the name of the 2017 monster movie starring Tom Cruise that failed to set up a new monster movie universe?
Monster movie with Tom Cruise. A monster movie? Like Monsters, Inc.?
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a monster in it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, monster movie. Okay. Something with a Top Gun. Is it Top Gun?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a final answer.
That's Top Gun. It's Top Gun. Everyone that came out in 2017, everybody knows that.
I am very sorry, though Top Gun is wonderful, and we will see a new Top Gun in 2021. The answer we were looking for is The Mummy.
When I said Top Gun, what I meant was that if you have a gun and you get shot and what do you become if you die? What do you become?
The Mummy.
The Mummy. So
I think that's how the movie worked.
I'm pretty sure.
I remember that
I
part.
do know that they had Russell Crowe at a very heavyweight playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It was
Right.
not a good movie.
No, that one was bad.
I blame not knowing these answers on Drew because we were together during 2017 and he
Didn't take her to any of these.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
bad. That's
Yeah.
bad. But maybe you'll get question number 4, which is,
Okay.
what is the full title to the 2017 Spider-Man film?
Spider-Man.
I'm not going to answer.
I just said I love Spider-Man.
You just said, yeah.
Well, there's only two that I can remember. Well, there's actually only one I can remember. Because one was he was in New York, and then the other one, well, one they went to a debate, and then one they went to DC, and then one was Homecoming. Okay, so those are two
Let me
different.
repeat it so maybe you can maybe think about it a little longer.
Okay.
What is the full title to the 2017 Spider-Man film?
Okay, that didn't help. Repeating it, but
Sorry.
but
I
but
apologize.
Spider-Man. I'm gonna go with Homecoming. Did I
Good
do it?
job. Great job.
Oh,
Great
thank you,
job.
Jesus.
Yes. Yes.
Drew did take me to see that one in theaters. We did see that one in theaters in 2017.
Good job, Drew, for taking you, and good job, Aurora, for getting that. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Yes. We were looking for Spider-Man: Homecoming, of course. I know the idea was there that 2017 and 2019 are really not that far apart.
Right.
And Far From Home was 2019. So that was totally the idea I was going for.
Yeah.
But I thought repeating it might help. And hopefully it did. Because you did wonderful. And now we are on to the final question.
Okay.
In the year that was 2017, what is the name of the 2017 comedy horror where a young lady keeps getting murdered and wakes up the next day to die again?
Happy Death Day. Is it her birthday? Yeah. Happy Death
Hell
Day.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
That-
God. I watched that like 2 times in a row with my friend on the couch while we were bored in LA a year ago. How fun.
Is that a positive review of the movie?
Well, okay, actually, sorry, we didn't watch it twice. We watched Happy Death Day and then Happy Death Day. What was it?
To
Two?
you.
Yeah.
To
To
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we watched those back to back because the first one was so bad that it was so good that we had to see what they did next. Like we had to see what they did with it because it was so like random, you know? I don't want to
And-
give it away.
And your thoughts on Happy Death Day to you while we're at it.
I thought it was good because it was interesting how they explained what was happening because in the first movie you don't really ever find out like why she keeps waking up, and then in the second one you're like, oh shit, oh my God, they're all okay. And I just thought that was really cool.
Yes, I actually love both of those movies, and they are. I could not consider them. It is the only movies inside the same universe that are two completely different genres. Because the first one is a comedy horror, and the second one is like a horror sci-fi comedy. Yeah. Like it is completely different, and they are so fun to watch. I believe you can still watch Happy Death Day to You on HBO Max. You should definitely go see that. They're the only two movies I've ever watched in a theater by myself.
Oh, wow.
And I love watching them. So when you were ripping apart how bad Happy Death Day was, you know,
I just thought it was like, but you know those, okay, obviously not Happy Death Day, but it was like so bad that it was like so good. You're like, oh my God, like this is so random and it doesn't totally make sense that it's like it like pissed you off a little bit, but then you want to keep watching it.
Oh,
You're like,
100%.
No. Yeah.
And if you like those two movies, I don't know if you have seen it yet, but the director also made a third movie with Blumhouse, which is Freaky, which is a Freaky Friday kind of movie where it's a body swap thing, where a serial killer swaps bodies with a high school girl.
I've seen the trailer for that.
If you get a chance, I believe it might be streaming. If not, rent it. It's totally worth it. If you liked Happy Death Day or Happy Death Day to You, it is one of those movies where Vince Vaughn gets to be as funny as he wants, and the girl he swaps bodies with gets to be a serial killer.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's so much fun. So great job, Aurora. I will get to the scores after the round, but it doesn't matter because round 3, anything can happen. anything can happen.
Okay.
All right.
Should we move
So-
this? Should we move this here?
That brings us to Drew. Drew, you get round number
Good.
2. You get stuck with year 2008. You don't get
That's
a choice.
perfect. No, that's great.
That's great. So we'll see if that's great. Because question number 1 is, name one of the 2 leads in 2008. What happens in Vegas?
Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz.
Wow.
was a good
I
movie.
asked for 1, but he gave me both.
I like that
So-
one. That one was cute.
Good job.
I'm like into every rom-com.
I'm gonna have to say that during this whole round, Aurora's responses are gonna be better than Drew's, because that facial expression was, I'm fucking forgetting that.
Drew's just really good at storing like random information, and so he'll watch something from 10 years ago and he'll just be like, oh, there it is. Like, it's like
There it is.
ridiculous.
That's wonderful. Because honestly, it's exciting to have you guys. And every time I have like a person who obviously watches a bunch of random movies, it's really fun, and it gets the audience excited. And this show is literally about having fun with movies and making fun of how bad McG movies are. So whether you win or not, as long as your favorite movie isn't Charlie's Angels 1 or 2 or The Babysitter 1 or 2, we're all good. We're all good. So Drew, that brings us on to the second question. Year that was 2008. Name the 2008 comedy where you'll find Kate Hudson, Jason Biggs, and Dane Cook.
Oh,
Now I feel like it's too close.
yeah. I'm the loud
Because you're
talker.
like talking right into
I'm a
it.
loud talker.
I
That
think
was,
it sounds wonderful regardless.
I remember that one. My brother had it on DVD. It was My Best Friend's Girl.
Nice job, Drew. Yes.
Thank you. What the? Good job.
Right? Yeah, because he was in, Dane Cook was in a lot of movies. Do you remember that? Like,
Yeah, he was
3-year period
He
where,
had like a lot of going on, like in the
Yeah.
random,
Yeah.
like randomly,
Dane
and then he
Cook,
just like fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, my writing that with the Dane Cook answer, it was either going to be My Best Friend's Girl or Employee of the Month.
yeah.
Those, those were the only 2 real Dane Cook movies.
Yeah, I was thinking Employee of the Month, and I was like, wait, no, that was Jessica Simpson.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Number 3.
They worked at Costco, and
They worked at Costco. It was like my real life. All right, Drew, on to question number 3 in there. That was 2008. Seth Rogen and Elizabeth Banks record themselves having sex in what 2008 movie?
Zach and Miri make a porno, which, I awkwardly watched with a bunch of guy friends of mine with all of our parents in the next room, which was that just.
Where were you in 2008? High
I was a
school?
senior in high school. Yeah, senior
Yeah.
in high school. So yeah, very weird.
That's
Okay.
strange.
Okay, you guys are both youths. I get it. Okay, we got to keep bringing up the fact that
Youth.
youths. All right, good job, Drew.
Thank you.
So far you're doing really, really good. Going on to question number 4 in the year that was 2008. The Rock, Anne Hathaway, and Steve Carell star in what 2008 movies based off a famous TV show?
The Rock. Oh, Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway were in Get Smart.
Nice. Good job.
I didn't remember The
You know
Rock
what's
was in
crazy
that.
is
I
that
didn't know
he
The
can
Rock was in it.
remember all this information, but he can't remember where we put the toilet paper. You know, it's just.
Oh, I don't know where it's at. I have no idea right now.
I was so excited to have the 2 of you on. Because you guys are the literal most adorable couple. This is gonna annoy me and who knows? Who knows anymore? But you guys are the most adorable couple that has ever existed. And I wanted this banter throughout. But I will say, yes, Drew, that was the correct answer we were looking for. Get Smart.
I didn't know The Rock was in it. That's why when you said The Rock, I was like, there's a movie with The Rock and Steve
Wait,
Carell.
what was the movie called?
Get Smart.
Oh yeah,
It's really good too.
I never watched it.
Is it really good? It's not really good. I'll
What?
say that.
Steve.
But
Okay,
what I
I'm just a
will
huge
say
Steve
is
Carell guy.
The Rock in that time was always playing the funny character, like in Get Shorty or like all of those movies. He's always
Yeah.
playing the funny character at that point. But in that movie, he plays the straight man, and it is the one acting performance that he can just not pull off. The straight man in a comedy, it's like Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway are working so hard, and The Rock is just deadpan the whole time.
Oh,
Really,
that's
really
disappointing.
That's why I forgot he was in it, I think.
He just should stick to Jumanji.
Too much. Welcome to the desert.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Na, na, na.
Exactly. We are on the final question now, Drew.
Wow,
What
you
is
just sped right through this because you knew all the
I'm
answers,
sorry.
didn't you?
He did. It was snappy. Kirk H says, I love the reruns of the TV show when I was a kid. Yeah, Get Smart, the TV show, is much more cleverly written. This movie tried to be very clever because it was like, we can only fit so many clever jokes in a movie. And it failed on a lot of levels, in my opinion. However, Anne Hathaway and Steve Carell are very fun.
First.
Drew, we're on to your final question of round 2. In the year 2008, what is the full title to the X-Files movie released in 2008?
Do you not know
I
this?
don't. There was one in 2008. I remember the one in like the late 90s.
Wasn't there a TV show that made fun of X-Files a lot?
Yeah.
What TV
A lot
show
of
was
TV
that?
shows did.
But there was one that like the
You're distracting me.
there's a character personality trait that was like they are obsessed with X-Files and everyone else hates X-Files, and their whole personality trait in the show or the movie was how obsessed they are with X-Files. We watched it together. I don't remember what it is, obviously, but
I'm gonna guess just because it was like their slogan. I don't know if it was the first movie or the 2008. X-Files, the truth is out there.
Ooh, very close. We were looking for the X-Files, I Want to Believe.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I think the first one in like the late 90s was like the truth is out there or something.
Did you miss one?
I missed one. I'm so sad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Kirk H wrote X-Files Back in the Habit was not the answer we were looking for. However, at the end of round number 2, we have new scores.
Oh, goodness.
Still in first place, now with 18 points. Drew Schaefer. Good job, sir. Good job. And right behind him, with 11 strong points, Aurora.
11? I didn't think I had 11.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm like a solid double digit right now.
That is the solid double digit. And that brings us to round 3. So every time we get to round 3, I tell people it is the mystery round. I don't give my contestants a lot of information. However, I do give them a hint on round 3. Every round 3, I come up with a brand new game, which is only annoying to me because I have to come up with something new every time. However, this round, I gave them the hint of Guardians of the Galaxy. See, that was the other movie they wanted to do, which is one of my favorite Marvel movies.
Too.
And,
I don't want to say that in case I don't do well, but
it's okay. It's okay. We will see. But Guardians of the Galaxy was a fun one that we had done. And if anyone remembers the episode, that is the episode where in the third round, I really, really messed up bad. And the whole audience, including Jesse at Stab, let me know how bad I had done.
What did you do?
I had wrote a question that was basically people talking to Groot. And I was asking the contestants to tell me who had said the line to Groot. And I had written the wrong answer. I am only human. I am only human. And I was hoping that the audience would back me, and they all let me know how wrong I was.
Good job, audience.
Exactly.
You let them know.
This a third round and Aurora's chance to catch up. This is also my redemption. So we are doing Guardians of the Galaxy, and here's the game. I am going to give you an actor who played a character in the movie.
I'm so sorry. I'm laughing because our dog is like, he's like sneezing in the background, like really loud. I'm like, oh my God, can you hear?
I cannot, but
Okay.
we also love all animal inclusions in the
All right,
episode.
I'll be
so
right back.
it's totally fine.
Yeah, she's gonna
Make
grab
sure
it.
the dog is okay.
Yeah,
So
he
I
just
will
started
wait till Aurora
sneezing.
gets back to announce
He
the
started
rules.
growling and then he just started like sneezing hardcore for no reason.
He's so adorable. Oh my goodness.
I'm
Yes, we
sneezing the
love,
mic.
we love a doggy inclusion in the episode. So let me explain the round. So I am going to give you an actor who plays a character in this movie. And they are an actor who is a famous actor or a known actor, but they play a smaller role in one of the Guardian and the Galaxy movies.
Okay.
And then I am going to give you multiple choice, A, B, C, or D. If you get the correct answer, you get 4 points. However, if you want a little bit more of an advantage, you can ask for a 50-50 shot, which means I will eliminate 2 answers and give you the correct answer and one other answer. And if you get it then, it is worth 2 points. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, because Aurora is in second place right now, she goes first. And we are going to start with John C. Reilly is the actor that you get.
Don't smile like that. You already know.
I'm going to give you the multiple choice,
Okay.
and that is A, Corpsman Knight, B, Sergeant Carl, C, Corpsman Day, or D, Pilot Ray.
John C. What was his name? John C. something?
John C. Reilly.
John C.
That doesn't
Reilly.
matter. I don't know who this is. Okay, let's go with D.
I am sorry, we were looking for C, Corpsman Day.
Corpsman Day? What is that? What is that? What character is that?
He's from Step Brothers.
Oh, shit! Oh my God, you just told me that!
I told you his name. We watched,
oh my God, we
watched Step
literally
Brothers
just... Oh
2
my
days ago, 3
Oh
days
my
ago.
God, we literally just watched Step Brothers and I was like, Will Ferrell and Dale. But what's Dale's real name? Because I don't know Will Ferrell's character name and I don't know Dale's real name. So Will Ferrell, and he just told me who it was. He just told me that name.
That's why I was like, she's gonna know.
I'm
Oh
gonna have to say, Aurora, you might have to put a little more respect on John C. Reilly's name because that dude does great
He
comedy.
does. No, he does. And I'm a huge fan. And I need to put more respect on his name because that is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
But that's okay. We will come back to you. You have another chance. But that brings us to Drew. And Drew, you're in the lead, so your questions might be a little bit harder.
Okay.
Your first one is Elizabeth Debicki.
Okay.
And your multiple choice is A, Xylac, B, Sovereign Pilot, C, Aisha, or D, Tulik.
Okay.
Damn.
Now I remember who the character is. She's the head gold person in the second movie. The head of the Sovereign. What was the first name again? What was
Xylac.
it? Is that it? That name's the one that stood out to me. So I'm gonna guess A.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Whoa.
We were, of course, looking for Aisha.
Damn
You
it.
got that wrong.
I did. I was like,
I didn't know. I
Xylac
didn't
was
know it.
one of the guys then. Xylac was one of the guys, I think.
The multiple choice will be other characters that you might recognize.
Okay.
That is the whole idea of the game.
Got it.
That is why you can break it down to get 2 points instead of 4, but that was a very good guess.
I was feeling too
that-
risky on the first one. I think I might narrow it down
Me
on this
too.
next one, depending.
We'll see. Because Aurora, that brings you to your second one, which is Glenn Close. And your Your options are A, General Core, B, Nova Prime, C, Nova Core, or D, General Nova.
All right, yeah. Can you like narrow that one down?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
General Core or Nova Prime?
And what's the person's name again?
Glenn Close.
The second one you said.
Nova Prime?
Yeah.
That is the correct answer.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what's up. 2 points.
Now ask Aurora who Glenn Close is.
Nope, that is not part of the fun.
Glenn Close, we all know as the original Cruella de Vil. Thank you.
Yeah,
that was
we
Glenn
all
Close.
know that.
We all know
We
that.
all know that.
That, of course, Aurora knew that.
Yeah, I knew that.
You guys are fucking adorable. All right. Your second one, Drew, is Sean Gunn. So we have A, Kraglin, B, Taserface, C, the Broker, or D, Kralin.
Can I get a 50-50 on this?
Absolutely.
Oh.
We're looking for Kraglin or Kralin.
I knew you were going to do that to him. Like, I know who it is. I know because he's the brother of the director.
These are hard Guardians of the Galaxy questions.
Was it Crag? I'm going to say Kraglin.
That is correct.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank
You have something on your nose. Wait, I need to see it in the light. Oh, it's attached to your face.
Thanks.
It's attached to your face. Okay, that brings us to Aurora, your final one.
Okay.
Your actor is Sylvester Stallone.
Okay.
Do you know who that
And-
is?
Yeah.
Your questions are, or your options are A, Major Striker, B, Stacker Ogard, C, Olin Crag, or D, Major Guns.
Well, shit. Okay, it's not Major Guns for sure. Oh shit, is it Major Guns for sure?
He's disrespectful on my my answers, but whatever.
It's process of elimination. Okay, I'm gonna go with A. Because wait, before. Oh, is it?
Let me repeat them.
Okay.
Sylvester Stallone is your actor.
Okay.
And your options are A, Major Striker, B, Stacker Ogard, C, Olin Crag, or D, Major Guns.
Oh shit. I don't think it's A either. I think it's Crag. I know who it is in the movie. He's like the head of the Ravengers?
Ravagers.
Ravagers.
Mhm.
Ravengers? What are they? Ravaging people? Okay. Ravagers. I'm gonna go with Crag.
Olin Crag?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we were looking for Stacker Ogard.
Okay, well, at least I got it down to the 2. Like, I got down
You
to
did.
2.
You did.
You did. And of course, everyone will know Major Guns from the wrestling fame WCW. She was a girl with big boobs.
Oh, okay.
Major Guns.
I just remember that there was no Major Guns in Guardians of the Galaxy. That's like not. I was like, I would have remembered
Like, that's
that.
how I could delete that.
That's like Taserface. Like you're like that for sure is a character. Yeah.
Taserface is a character in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Major Guns is like I would have remembered Major Guns.
Absolutely. Major Guns was a big part of my growing up, but
Oh.
obviously not part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And that brings us to Drew. Your final one is Jaimin Hasu.
Okay. I know who
And
that
your
is.
answers are A, Forbath, B, Cronin, C, Gorback, or D, Corbath.
Those are so similar.
Oh,
Oh my god, my chair.
Can you
almost
repeat
just
those
fell out.
options again?
I almost just fell out of my chair.
Absolutely. Jaimin Hasu is your actor, and your options are A, Forbath, B, Cronin, C, Gorbak, or D, Gorath.
Every time I hear Cronin, I think of Cronettes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want a Cronet now.
Right? Me too.
I know who it is. I know the scene he's from, but yeah, I don't remember his name. So I'm going to just guess D.
Jesus, Drew. Good job, man.
Yay.
No.
I'm sorry.
That is
what
4
I
big
expected.
points. But that's okay. Because we are
Because
at
it's
the end
all
of the
about
game.
having fun.
It literally is. And I will explain that in a second. As we're tabulating points, I already have the points tabulated. But I want to tell people one more time, if you're at home and you want to support Stab, you can go on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. Follow is free. That's super easy. If you want to support a little bit further, because they make awesome shows like this and they let me put my hair on the TV all the time, you should give them a subscribe. That's $5.99 a month. However, if you have an Amazon Prime membership, which I know you all do, because we're all Amazon Prime in underwear and toilet paper to come to our house right now, because that's how the world works. You can set up your account and give a free subscribe every month. I think you should pass that along to Stab Comedy because they let me do this show. They let other shows go on. And the thing I want to tell you about the most is coming up next week is the pandemic anniversary, really. Every day there's going to be a bunch of shows from Stab Comedy that you're going to see that have been around since the beginning of this crazy pandemic, because Stab was one of the first places to actually do online content. And they've been really, really good, and they've let so many people who want to create. They've given a platform to so many. And next week, they're going to celebrate themselves, and they're going to celebrate all of their content creators. And every day of the week next week, you can find something amazing going on. And it's the pandemic-versary. And next Tuesday, our show's going to start a little bit late because we're going to have 4 different shows on Tuesday. All the Tuesday shows are going to be there. We're going to be on at 9, and I want you guys to join all of the shows because that Saturday is also Scene Kids, where you'll see me. You'll also see artist Kat, who did this poster for me, and it's just a really fun thing. And I want you guys to come join us, subscribe, do all of that stuff because Stab is really, really awesome. If you want to support even further. At night, it gets really, really cold. Maybe you need a sweater when you're smoking weed outside. Buy one of the Stab sweaters. There's still probably a couple left. There's 2 different options. They're hella comfortable. I swear to God, I wear that to work every day. It's really, really warm. And if you want to support even further, there's Patreon. There's plenty of ways to support Stab, and I think you should because it allows so many creators to do wonderful things. And I want to thank Drew and Aurora, because I've wanted you both on for a while. I've been a big fan of both of you guys. Drew, I've got to know you through Punchline shows and other things. Aurora, I don't know if you remember, but the first time I ever saw you was on a IDs show back at Luna's. I was so amazed by your work. Yes, I was so amazed by your work that I've been a big fan ever since. And I'm a big fan of both of you guys. I'm so glad to have you guys on. You guys made this show so much fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for both being on. And anytime you guys want on, my original idea for you guys was I was going to have a Valentine's Day show. I was like, let's put the married couple against each other on Valentine's Day.
I would have loved that.
Right. I had a lot of different things going on at that time. So I'm glad you guys came back. I'm glad Drew messaged me to bring you guys back because I'm so excited to have you guys. You guys did wonderful. Anytime you guys want on,
Like, I did okay.
You did wonderful, Aurora. I will let you know that I have had people get 0 questions right. I have had people get 1 question right. You have come on and not only gotten a bunch of questions right, but you made the show so much fun. So
thanks.
anytime you guys want back on, just message me with a show that is streaming or a movie that is streaming on either Netflix, Disney Plus, or HBO Max, and I will bring you both back on because it was so much fun having
I
you
would
guys.
love to come back. It was
we do
fun.
have a winner, Drew Schaefer. Good job, Drew. You actually jump along the pantheon of some of our greatest contestants ever.
Oh.
Jessica, who's been on, Law, who's been on, who's watching. I love seeing Law. We have so many more that have done so good. And Drew, you got 24 points, man. Great job. Great job.
you.
That is one of the higher scores that we have seen on this game. And it makes us really proud to have you on. And thank you for being on. Aurora, you did amazing too, because not only were you good at this game, but you made it fun. You were the fun of the game. You always made us
This
laugh.
is my participation trophy.
No, this isn't participation trophy. You were a standout. We love having you on here. You scored less than Drew. We're not going to bring up the scores because that doesn't matter. The whole idea is having fun. Thank you all for joining us. We have a bunch of people doing emojis in the chat, which we love.
We
thank
love
you
the
guys.
chat.
And before we go, I want you guys to plug your social medias and anything else we can follow you guys on, because I think that everybody should follow you guys and just enjoy you guys.
Oh, thank you. You
Yeah.
can go first.
Oh, okay. Age before beauty, though? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. You can follow me, Aurora Singh. Aurora, like the Disney princess. Singh, like every Punjab you've ever met. And you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And I have a YouTube channel called Health Actually, because I am a fat girl just trying to live a healthy life. That's what we're doing on my YouTube channel. So it's called Health Actually. Again, just look up Aurora Singh. And then on TikTok, I'm Aurora Singh 1, because some bitch took Aurora Singh and then just made a ghost account. So now I'm Aurora Singh 1.
Well, fuck her. First.
Right?
And second of all, follow Aurora on all those things. And Drew, what about you?
So yeah, I'm at Drew Schaefer Comedy. Last name Shafer, in case it's not up there. TikTok, I found a leaked second verse to a song from WandaVision. I'm not going to say what that song is, but it's the one we all know if we're watching WandaVision.
Oh, follow his TikTok.
So I found a leaked one of those. So follow me on TikTok at Drew Schaefer Comedy, Instagram. Those are the two I'm on the most. So you can see some of my comedy, you can see some nerd stuff, and yeah, that's where you can find me.
I want to thank you both for being here. You guys made this show so much fun for me. And I want to thank Jesse at Stab for putting this on. And before we head out,
Thanks,
Jesse, tell everybody. Yes, thank you, Jesse. Jesse, why don't you tell everybody where they can follow Stab and where they can also see all of the amazing shows you have ready.
Well, thank you, Drew, and of course, thank you, Buddy, Aurora, everybody, the whole schmear. Oh, thank you guys. Sorry, I was just jumping in there. Yeah, if you want to see what is all going on here at Stab, just go to stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. As Buddy was saying, you can check out Stab in Place, a quarantine-anniversary Stabtacular. That's going to be running from March 13th through the 20th. So that 4-party Tuesday night will be March 16th. It's got all the regular Tuesday trivia shows that have spawned out of the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. All of that. Check it all out. Again, stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. In the meantime, again, thank you, Buddy, Drew, Aurora. Let's send you guys over to our normal Tuesday post-show destination. We're going to raid the Twitch audience over to Capital Puns. They're about halfway through with their show, so you can keep your comedy going. Hang on just 1 second. We'll send you over there, and then we will see you tomorrow for a whole bunch of stuff starting at 4 p.m. or earlier if you want to come in the morning. Either way, we will see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.